You know what I realized I did not do? I did not change anything. Oops. Oops. Hold on. I've ruined everything. Hold on. Just a second. I gotta check to see what part we're even on. Hold on one burger flipping moment. I've ruined everything. Okay. It might be permanent. Oh no! The change is irreversible. Hello, Fox. Hope you're doing well today. Hold on. I gotta fix everything. You're not gonna do that for another entire stream. Okay, good. I mean, it's a pretty silly April Fool's joke, but I think I would have a stroke trying to reinterpret once again. But yeah, I hope you're having a good Monday. I'm playing Dragon Quest XI today, returning back to Dragon Quest XI. It feels like I haven't played in a while, even though I have been playing it quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I had to update all the titles and everything. I came unprepared, completely and utterly, blatantly. Okay, now we're good to go. Anyway, welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. It's been a few weeks since I played. Not really a few weeks. We played last week, but it was only like one time, I think. Yeah. And we are nearing the end of the main story, so I say we continue. You joined on the first minutes. Hello there, Underground Chuck. How you doing today? I am early. Having set out on a quest to find his friends, Proto arrives at the mystical mountain of Panglai, rumored to have some kind of link with the Luminary. There he learns of the long history between the Temple of Angri-La and the Dracilian royal family. Alas, Grandmaster Pang, who would have trained him, gave her life in order to protect the temple in the fall. Now that Pang is no more, the long line of Dracilian disciples, among them Rab himself, cannot be continued. High Lama orders a small feast in order of the Luminary's long-awaited coming, after which our hero prepares himself to leave. However, as he's about to head out, he sees a llama among some monks at the temple entrance. The miniature mystic explains how a hermit headed up to the top of the mountain, and he sent some of the monks to make sure the man was safe, as the monsters have become especially savage since the World Tree fell. However, they've been unable to reach him, so our hero and Hendrik agree to set out in their stead and protect the llama on the perilous passage to the peak. There we go. That's basically what's going on. We got to climb up the mountain now. And as you know, I am not used to streaming this early, and neither is Spiel. Spiel is still resting. He's still sleeping. Don't say we got Elijah down there. It turns out I can make gifts now. I learned how to do that. Did I already accept this quest? All right, we gotta use Blaze of Glory on an enemy, right? So yeah, I explained this a bit on Monday, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a little bit more inconvenient for me to stream at my normal time that I usually do, because now I'm actually busy around that time since the old IRL schedule has changed now. So I either chose to, either push the streams back even further, because I kind of been doing that the past couple of days, or I could stream earlier. And I kind of opted to stream earlier. I kind of already thought that maybe my streams were a little bit too late in the night as they were already, since I kind of live in a weird time zone. So I decided, we'll I don't know if I'm gonna do this permanently. Like, I'll be testing the waters, see what the early streams are like, and if I don't like it, then I'll probably will just end up streaming late at nights. We'll see how I feel, I guess. But yeah, glad to finally be playing Dragon Quest again. It feels like I feel like I've been kind of meandering a bit, right? Because I mean, we did make progress last week, but I don't know. I guess if I'm in the middle of a game and I don't play it for a while, I feel kind of guilty. Or when I'm streaming a game anyway. because like, you know, I'm in the middle of something, but then I'm doing all kinds of other weird stuff, like not streaming or playing some silly Pokemon Emerald. Life is a luminary. His Holiness sends word that you would be coming. You are going to rescue the hermit who went to the top of the mountain, correct? Please be careful. It would not do for one as important as yourself to go missing too. So yeah, we are getting ever closer to the end of the main story of this game. It's still a ways off, but you know we are a little bit closer than we would be otherwise. A tantamount. We fought one of these during Rab's thing, right? Oh, we're both pepped up. Am I? I should see what enemy it is I actually had to do the pep power on, because we could totally do it right now. I guess Hero's just gonna one-shot everything. Great swords are so busted, man. Okay, let me see real quick. Don't look at all my quests. I'm just to defeat a boreal serpent. Oh yeah, I know which one of those are. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do that real quick. I don't usually go out of my way for quests, but we could totally knock that out right now. It'll be easy. Let's just go do that right now, and then we'll climb up the mountain. But why is Hero climbing the mountain? Hero is climbing the mountain, but why is Hero climbing the mountain? But yeah, it is always nice to return to more Dragon Quest. This is a very neato video game. It's very neato for neato people. Although I've had this kind of strange urge when it came to streaming that normally I like to do playthroughs of stuff, but I kind of had this strange feeling where I just like, you ever wake up one day and you think to yourself, I really want to play Salmon Run. I've been getting this weird urge that I'm just like, hey, I just want to grind out a bunch of Salmon Run, and I don't know why. Also, we never seen this before. That's pretty cool. Hey, thanks for the Windows security update in the middle of the stream. That's awesome. That's very cool of you to do. Nice. I don't know if you heard that, but Windows is going through it. You defeat a boreal serpent using Blaze of Glory. Neat. I didn't even read what Blaze of Glory does. I guess it's like it ups our stats as you'd expect. But no, I feel like maybe sometime in the future, maybe we'll just like hunker down and I'll just play a bunch of Salmon Run for one stream, because I like Salmon Run a lot, but I haven't really played it a whole lot on stream ever since Splatoon 3 came out. I played it here and there, but not as much as I'd really like to, you know? So who knows? That might happen sometime in the future. I'm kind of considering now, you know, depending on how these streams go, these early streams, I might consider adding in like another day on the old streaming schedule, where maybe on Saturday. My congratulations, I know you have passed the trial. The aura of triumph flows for your every chakra. You have seen the true power of the first teaching of Anger Law. Summon that same spirit on the battlefield and none shall stand in your path. And this enlightenment is its own reward. Please allow me to add a small token of my own congratulation. May it serve you well in the battles to come. We receive the Mystic. Not all have been as successful as you in passing my trial. Many years ago, a disciple named Robert attempted it, but fled at the first sight of the serpent. Some say that it was not fear that made him flee, but that he had purposely failed the trial in order to earn their Grandmaster's ire. Really, he was a glutton for punishment. Pray that you don't develop similar proclivities. The training that our disciples undergo may be harsh, but only by overcoming such trials can you hope for divine enlightenment. This quest has been transgressed with finesse. We got an accessory out of it. Neat. Learn from Robert's example. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're more than familiar with a feller by the name of Robert at this point. Okay. Ups charm, lowers defense. I know a couple people that would probably like that, but we gotta go find where the heck they are in the world. Okay, now we'll continue on our journey. But yeah, as I was saying, depending on how these early streams go, I might consider adding on another day to the old schedule. and maybe on Saturday I could stream, you know, late. You know, it'll be like a weekend stream, you know, just hang out and stream on the weekend, where it's a lot more reasonable to be streaming at night, I guess. We'll see. I keep saying we'll see, but you know, it's just testing the waters. I've been streaming for 2.5 years with the exact same schedule, so it's a little. I'm a little bit in uncharted territory, I suppose, when it comes to streaming this early. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like it that much because I always liked capping off the days by streaming. It always gave me kind of, you know, something to look forward to, you know, something that I could that after a long day, you know, just hang out and play some video games on the internet. I've been using Unbridled Blade on accident. No wonder I've been one-shotting everything. I did not mean to do that, but I do mean to do it now because it's a Durgan. He's kicking the crap out of me.
You shall not prevail.
Didn't work. Oh well. No. Hey, we felled the dragon, and he fell on top of us. Hero died that day, unfortunately. I'm gonna get this guy so that we may fly. I didn't get him. I pressed the button, but it did not work. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go. Something kind of recently been considering, you know, having days where we can maybe take breaks from Dragon Quest. I love this game a lot, and streaming it has been a lot of fun as well. But I feel like there might be some slight Dragon Quest fatigue, considering I've been playing this game for like a whole month straight. Yeah, I'm taking a break a couple of times. You know, we played Pokemon Emerald on Monday for the old April Fools. And I did play Pizza Tower that one time when that update came out, so you know, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to taking my time with Dragon Quest 11. This is not the kind of game I would want to rush through anyway, so you know, taking our time with it wouldn't be too bad. I did not get that first strike. But I kind of feel like that I kind of opened like the gates, like I opened the floodgates because I was almost late. Well, I say late, but you know, it's not even. I haven't even established a new schedule yet. I should actually probably change my information on Twitch and stuff, but I was almost late today just because I was making that GIF. I was making that GIF of Elijah, and now I know how to make GIFs, I guess, which is, that might be too much power because I'm always making jokes like, oh, that should be a GIF. And now that I know how to make them, that's like, I don't know. I feel like we're about to enter a new era. Speaking of which, yeah, no idea how confused you were when you got a ping at 8 p.m. instead of 2 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. I don't know if I'm gonna have to stream early forever, but we'll see. As of right now, that's kind of what we're doing. I mean, hey, I guess that's slightly more convenient for you instead of being like an early riser. Now that's kind of like, you know, more EU friendly, I suppose, right? I guess that kind of works because a surprising number of regulars at this stream shows up are from, you know, overseas. So I guess you know, I guess it kind of works out. And you know, I'm gonna save even though I haven't even really done anything because that's just the kind of person I am. You're completely happy waking up at 1 a.m. Oh yeah, but you know, I don't gotta. No, Spiel 0 out of 10. I'm sorry, Spiel's still asleep. He's not used to the new schedule either. But it's okay. We got Elijah. Elijah's willing to help us out. See? He's going, wee. Anyway, hello, Green Squid. How are you doing today? Sorry for the jump scare, the early jump scare. I wonder what that feels like for the people in the server. They're like, what the hell? Why what fried chicken? Why is this guy pinging us at like whatever time in the morning it is now? Anyway, here's someone familiar.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate.
Fuck Oversee America, damn. That's some fighting words. Oversee America. that is a bold way to word that. Jesus.
But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Uniquely awful posture. That's why I don't have a face cam, because you dang old chat members would say the same thing about me.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition.
Issue 1. It's only 12:20. Well, when I say early, I mean, way earlier than usual. It's not like I'm like waking up at the crack of dawn, like, all right, time to rise and grind, gamers. I don't think I can handle that. I would hate that.
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace.
This Hendrik guy's crazy.
But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a...
I'm sorry to assault your eyes with all this nipular on stream right now. That was not expected.
Oh, the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Poor Robert has turned into a re-dead.
Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
Am I doing? I'm doing good. Other than the fact that it's gonna be weird because I'm gonna have to find something else to do at night instead of stream. I guess I'll just reverse the stuff that I usually do.
No.
But
Still breathing.
other than the culture shock, I guess it's fine.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. But there may yet be a way to save him.
Get him some milk.
If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this even possible?
Just go waltz into the void and just go saunter. You just bring him back. You'll be fine.
Ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next.
You're playing Splatoon 1. When does the service shut down again? It's like very soon, isn't it?
If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds.
Well, I say shut down, but there will still be ways to play Splatoon 1 even after the server shut down. You'd have to do a little digging, but it is possible.
But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
Yes.
Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
It ends April 8th. Okay. I had kind of considered playing playing a little bit of Splatoon 1 just for the fun of it before it shut down, but I don't know. That's That's fine. I think I'd rather just preserve my memories of Splatoon 1 than to be like, I'm gonna relive my glory days. They weren't even really my glory days, honestly, because the truth is, I played a lot of Splatoon 1, but I didn't touch ranked or nothing like that because it was called ranked and it scared me away. So I guess I missed out on the Splatfest, so I can't really say I like truly got into Splatoon full swing until 2. Because like 1 was like, you know, I had a lot of fun with it. It was unique. But then 2 is kind of the game I got really hooked on. To the point of even streaming it too much even. Nintendo try not to call for perfectly profitable service challenge. I don't know how many people are still buying Splatoon 1 in current year, but I do know that a lot of people do still use the online of the Wii U and 3DS in current year. So it's kind of a shame that a lot of that stuff is just going to be unusual now. You're not modding your Wii U to go on and to play silly Squid Game again? Well, that makes you a coward. Brad looks a lot thinner than the last time you saw him. He can't have eaten anything in a long, long time. A copy of the Ogler's Digest lies by his side. The blurb on the cover reads, "Artistic pics and erudite articles for today's discerning gentleman." Oh, Rab, yeah, you're such a character. You're just a little scamp. You ready to enter the void?
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
YMCA.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Yeah, I can kind of understand that, you know, making sure that every online service that ever existed stays running in current year is, you know, it's not feasible. I wish it was. But, you know, eventually every online service, the ones that we play now right now, whether it be video games or whatever, what have you, they are going to end eventually. But hey, thanks to modders and whatnot, it is possible to still keep a lot of that stuff alive in some way. I am a coward and I'm proud. I am ugly and I'm proud. That was a SpongeBob quote. I don't know if you've ever watched SpongeBob, but that was a SpongeBob quote. You're gonna have a bit of a discerning taste to recognize the Sponge. I don't know why I'm doing that. So that's not a good joke. Let's just go.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey.
Oh man, we made it to the end of the game. Yeah, I am also a self-proclaimed coward, which is why every time, as someone who has, you know, played around with some of my old Nintendo consoles, every time I hear a helicopter, I duck down into like the trenches to make sure that it's not Nintendo trying to like arrest me.
Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young.
With their like snipers and the SWAT team just after me.
This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
Except Fortnite, that server will never die. Well, even with Fortnite, eventually, you know, eventually that game's not going to be as popular as it is. It may not seem that way right now, but eventually I do think people will kind of lose interest. Not anytime soon, probably, because, you know, the game is still going strong, but there may be a point where the game is not nearly as profitable as it used to be. And, you know, Epic would probably have to cut back on the game rather than shut it down completely. But no, I think eventually the game will likely end in some capacity. That's just kind of the inevitability of online services. Anyway, enough about Fortnite. No.
Oh, you poor young fool. You have no idea of the suffering to come.
Oh no.
Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness.
It is a land of darkness.
Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the World Tree.
Darkness imprisoning me. How did I say?
But now bigotry is gone. It is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void.
I don't know if you guys realize this, but Dragon Quest XI actually does not have an ending. Once you get to this point in the game, it just becomes Void Simulator. A really bold direction for the Dragon Quest series, but it is what they went with.
All who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains.
You gotta know what the April Fool's joke for the Emerald stream was. It was Google translated Pokemon Emerald. That's why everyone was having a stroke every time a word was said
This is
in the
your
video game.
destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it.
That's why my Trico was named Truck, and why the Puchianas in that world were named Stupid. It was a strange time. It kind of felt like that I was losing brain cells every time I read out a sentence in that game. It was fun though, but I don't know if I'd want to. I don't think I'd want to do a whole playthrough of Google Translated Emerald, because I think the novelty would wear off kind of quickly. Because now I'm just like,
Cling to the vain hope.
because like now I'm just playing Pokemon Emerald, but now it just hurts to read.
Clutches. If you do, you are a fool. And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
That comes with the territory of being a JRPG protagonist. We do not know when to give up. You knew it was Google Translated. Well, yeah, that was the April Fool's joke. That was it. I didn't do anything else. I just played Google Translated Pokemon. That's, you know. I wish me talking about the new schedule was the April Fool's joke, but it was not. That was all real. When bright brand bores through heaven's doors, the sun shall rise or darken skies, and banish night with holy lights. See, I talked about it before, but before we enter, more story, I want to tell you about this real quick. My original plan for the April Fool's stream was, I'm in the middle of playing Dragon Quest right now, right? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to mod Skyrim and replace it with a bunch of Dragon Quest assets, right? I wanted to replace the player model with Hero. I wanted to replace like mud crabs with slimes, just like shove as much Dragon Quest as I possibly could into Skyrim. And then on Monday, I was going to be like, hey guys, we're playing part 11 of Dragon Quest today. And I was going to be like, the combat's kind of weird. I guess after the World Tree fell, they decided to change the gameplay. And I was just going to keep that up. I was just going to keep that up the whole time. And, we were just going to play Skyrim Dragon Quest. But unfortunately, Dragon Quest doesn't really have a lot of Skyrim mods. I found one, but it was just an outfit mod that, it added in the Sage's outfit from Dragon Quest 3. And that was kind of about it. I think the Sword of Light from this game was also in the game, but that kind of wasn't enough. I wanted to go all in. We're in a game without credits. I can't do credit. But no, I was gonna. I kind of want to save that idea for some other time, where I just play Skyrim and it coincides with another game I'm playing. But I don't know. We'll see what next year brings, I guess, if such a thing is even possible. Hey, look, it's Rab. Oh, it's Rab.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong.
You can't wait for Dragon Quest 12 to have no beginning. Yeah, it's gonna be great, isn't it? When you play Dragon Quest 12 and it immediately smash cuts to the credits. Bravo, Vince. 10 out of 10 video game. It's gonna be good.
He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Angrila. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor.
It's kind of interesting that the side stories that were not, that were added in this game and not in the original, they kind of spoiled the fact that, the Angrila, the people of Angrila are basically, oh man, the master died, trying to protect the world. But then it's like, no, she's still here. And Rab is with her, just grinding.
Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him?
That does kind of change the story in kind of a major way, I think.
The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret.
My final message.
He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes.
The Age of Dragon Quest heroes, dude.
Get out, mate! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
Oh my god. You can't say that on Twitch. What's next? Kingdom Hearts 4 without Disney Worlds? You kind of joke. Oh my god, this guy's gaming. This is a discussion for another time, I think. But I think I actually kind of wouldn't mind. If such a thing were to happen. Also, he's about to launch the Kamehameha. Thanks.
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Ugh.
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts. Well done.
He dang on did it.
Grandmaster Pang, was that praise? Hoo-hoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
This guy's crazy talking about cockles and nips in the same sentence. You can't say that on Twitch.
Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint.
Like, whoa, slow your roll there, Rab. I almost called him Lorax. That would have been mean.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie?
You doubt Disney would have a game without showing the IPs they own? Yeah. But I wouldn't mind at this point, I don't think, just because I'll talk about this some other time, but I do think that the Disney stuff does kind of hold back a lot of elements of the Kingdom Hearts in current year. I'll wait to talk about that whenever I actually get around to playing those games in 2027.
Oh, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
Oh, stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
You guys dragged away what's happening? We are in the void, and Rab is here. And you learned how to shoot a Kamehameha.
But I only came here to... You went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
Also, Rab kind of freaked me out because he said a sentence where he talked about nips and cockles in the same sentence. I'm like, whoa, buddy, whoa.
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun. Honored Luminary, if you would like to follow me.
Oh no. We're in a final area with this wild direction of not having an ending. Yeah, I did talk about that this game, you know, it becomes Void Simulator after you enter this area, and just, you know, it does not end. Bold choice for the video game. Glad to see you around and safe, donkey. I've been worried myself silly since the world tree fell, but I shouldn't have warned. I should have known you'd pull through. As for me, I've never felt better. For the last few days, I've been training away in the phony field, a disciple of the Grassmaster Kerscrives. I just wish you'd said a word ahead before you popped in. All the Pangare's way of dealing with people who interrupt their training sessions. That was not Shrek. That was horrible.
Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond. It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power that it can tear through all 4 dimensions. It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
Thank you, low battery notification. You always know when to come in with the clutch. You always just know what to say.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless, more excruciating than any you have faced before. Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
No.
I see that you have inherited your grandfather's backbone. But we will soon fix that.
He's got the yowie paddle.
Don't be a fool, laddie. You've no idea of the horror she can inflict with that thing. The last time she took that paddle to me, I couldn't sit down for a week. No training can be as bad as that.
Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
Yes.
I knew you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try.
There's a paddling. Oh, well, just like that, eh?
As good as can be expected for a first attempt.
It's as simple as that,
The heat
I suppose.
of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
Me?
Oh, no, he said.
Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for me?
No way.
What? You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task.
Oh no.
And besides, I've always wanted to see two princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
We gotta fight an old failure. We're gonna have to knock the mustache right off his face. A secret technique of luminary legend, eh? If you can master it, there'll be no stopping ye. But listen, laddie, I'm not gonna make it easy for you. After all, I got my own secret power to master. Get yourself ready for a right royal rumble. You ready to fight your grandfather? I guess as ready as I'll ever be.
Allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Okay, is this stream okay? I'm looking at restream right now, and it says 0 out of 0. I don't know if that's a good thing. Is this okay? Okay. Well, that's concerning. I guess I'll worry about that later. I'm sure we're fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
Let me at him, let me at him.
That's the spirit. Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Let me at him, let me at him.
Just you watch me.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Use it.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
Oh no.
Come on then, laddie.
Rab draws near. Ow. Oh, Quadra Slash.
Can you tell?
He didn't do nothing.
she's wet?
Rab's Shadow. At least he doesn't drain MP like he usually does when he whacks you with the stick.
Surrender your soul.
Let the doctors consume you. Am I dead? I'm dead. You got knocked the frick out, man. Oh. Oh. No. You're busy in like 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is the nature of oh jeez. I lost 461 gold coins. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today, but yeah. The fight is hard. I guess so. I was well, it wouldn't be hard if I could use my normal abilities, but you know, it's Quadra Slash.
You wish to speak with me?
Oh, sorry, Hendrik. But yeah, that is the. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's Elijah down there in the bottom left. It turns out I can make GIFs. That's the first time I've done like any actual editing in like the past several years. Probably not even a joke. Not several years, you know. Not since like last year did I actually do any sort of editing. So you told me perfect. You did. Then there he is.
Before we
It's
continue,
Elijah.
allow me to give.
Come on then,
Just down there in the bottom left. You have to go. Okay, see you, Scoot.
Show me your strength.
Hopefully I'll still be live later, but you know, probably only for like 3 or 4 hours, depending on how it goes. I should be using parry, right? Great sword guard. Okay, no more half measures, Walter. We're gonna have to use the more heal. This is what you're gonna do, Walter. You're gonna use the more heal, and you're gonna live. Okay, Walter. Yeah, eat it. Things are getting crazy in Roblox. How are things getting crazy in Roblox? What's going on in the world of Roblox? Step. Is it about to go nuts, as Crypto Luigi would say? Them gosh damn SCPs are going crazy. Those get damn SCPs. Shadow Rob is dead. You know what I actually want to? What I'm actually might end up want to play around Halloween. I found out that there's a game which is basically an SCP management simulator. I'm gonna die. I think it's called like Lobotomy Corporation or something like that, and I've been kind of interested in checking it out for a while. So who knows? Maybe around October, or maybe even sooner, depending on how things go. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up playing that sometime in the future. Yes, stab him. Divide. It's getting stronger. Our homie is getting a little bit better at using Quadra Slash as we go. Whoa. Oh yeah, let's see how you like it. Okay, no, we actually can't do anything. We still have to use the Quadra Slash. Ew. Ew. Do it. Stop doing that. Ow. Ow, my soul. He keeps hitting me with his beaten stick. How is Rab almost dead when I haven't been doing anything to him? I mean, I guess I have been using Quadra Slash over and over again on him. I guess that's a little bit more than nothing, than not anything. I think about it. Throwing a magic sword in his face. Yeah, I'm not doing anything to him. He's dead now.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. And for once, that is no bad thing.
Rab is dead. Proto has mastered Quadra Slash.
The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you. Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
That old degenerate.
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
Oh,
Oh. It can't all go smoothly, can it?
where you have been hiding.
Now I gotta fight Cthulhu.
I know that voice.
Mordigan.
Or Mordigan. Close enough.
Worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
No! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you.
It shows the absolute state of this world that nothing could go right.
Considerate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you.
No matter what happens, something always gotta go wrong because of this guy.
Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. Ugh. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't the last one? And Quadra Slash wasn't either?
That's false advertisement.
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster, i.e. one that Erdwin and Morkan performed together. Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us so long ago, so that I can die happy.
You dare to resist me?
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance.
Don't worry, guys. Elijah will help you. There he is down in the bottom left. He'll save you. You know, I'm just realizing, this is off topic and kind of a bad time, but I'm realizing that the GIF of Elijah down there kind of loses frames near the end of the loop. I don't know why that is. I did not do that on purpose, I swear. But I am noticing it.
Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught to you. Quickly!
X.
Now, Luminary! Unleash Quadra Slash!
Do it.
Yes, the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angry-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar Flare!
Solar Flare. seemed to work pretty well. I think that'll help out a little bit. Marginally. A lot, probably.
He is back with us. But he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
Get your hands off of my face! That's horrible. Exhausted at the events in the void, Proto falls into a deep sleep. In his dream, he sees the smiling face of Grandmaster Pang, lit by the light of the ultimate ability of Anger Law. Then morning comes.
Ah. You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury.
Oh, you are finally awake.
Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
Iron belongs to the North. You are finally awake. I'm sorry. That phrase has been like ruined forever. Irreparably ruined. I blame Bethesda. That is my usual course of action. I blame Bethesda. Good morning, Luminary. When your friend carried you in here unconscious, I was deeply concerned. But by the grace of heaven, it seems you have suffered no lasting harm. Lord Robert and His Holiness await you outside the High Hole. I am sure they will be relieved to see you as well. We're alive. We made it through. We made it out of the void. I lied. The game does not become Void Simulator. And it does have an ending. Oh, man. I've never been so happy to be here to be wrong. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, we've been through here. Like, what is this weird cave? We've been through there. I know it's been like a week. But geez, man. Get it together, man.
Oh, hello there, laddie. Better late than never, eh?
It's Reb. He's alive.
What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal slighter only a short time ago.
My man was looking like a re-dead for a little while there.
Oh, that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void. That you met Grandmaster.
I just had a good breakfast.
She trained you in the ancient arts.
I can't believe someone is upset for playing the game the way that people are taught to play it. I have no idea what you're referring to, but it sounds like some tea, right? That's what the kids say. Some tea.
I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
You have my congratulations.
I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henrik, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
I'm surprised Hendrik didn't recognize Lord Rab. I guess that is kind of before his time.
Don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mortigan's game. You have nothing to apologize for.
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find guidance here in Angri-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying contraption.
It was called the Highwind.
Whatever could that mean?
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that castle and knock Mortigan off his perch. As for
Perch.
friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere. So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there'll know something about it for sure.
Doodad. That's a good word.
There's no time to lose.
I should use doodad
The
more
longer we
often.
wait, the stronger Mordegon gets. So, let's get going.
This game is chock full of words that's like, you know, I should add that to my lexicon. Rab rejoins the party. New panels have been unlocked in his character builder. He has returned. Mr. Pringles has come back to us at last. He's finally here performing for you. Welcome back, Rab. Rab can now use the Pearly Gates ability, and Proto and Rab can now use the Solar Flare pep power.
Honored Luminary, we disciples of Angular will do all that we can to aid you in your preparations to take on the Lord of Shadows.
No one is being generally upset that people are shooting at Class Ds that try to escape, even that's literally one of the main points of the game. I don't know much about SCP, but I know if I was in any situation where such a thing would exist, I probably would just shoot everything. Just on site, just everything in a 5-mile radius. Just keep shooting! You know?
We have even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon. We will stand ready to help you hone your powers.
Just only shoot. There we go. We're getting the band back together a little bit. We got Hendrik by our side, and we got Rab. Disciple worthy of the name, awarded for overcoming the unforgiving trials of Grandmaster Peng and mastering the most closely guarded secrets of Angri-La. We dangle dang did it. And there's Rab. Look at him. He's here. You earn the ability to choose outfits for this character. Now we become the Grandmaster. Look at him. I think we earned some new stuff for him. We did. That looks mighty fine. What else? Half of anti-magic. Which is the exact same as his other weapon, except it has slightly more MP absorption. Why not? What about Mystique? That reward is a lot worse than all the other stuff that we already have. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna use Defarge. I'm gonna upgrade his staff a little bit. I think I've used Defarge in a long time. Backshot Bash is a carefully timed blow with an increased critical hit chance. Nifty. Let's upgrade this a little tiny bit. Dong! Dong! Oh! I'm already out of focus. All right, that's fine. That'll do. That'll do. How do we do? Oopsies. +2. I'll give that joke a +2. All right.
Listen up, laddie.
We're finally gonna face the Lord of Shadows. Sounds like we may need that flying contraption when it's used. And if we're trying to follow in the great man's footsteps, another visit to Arborea might not be a bad idea. Before we get up there, there's a sneaky wee path through the mountains west of the coast of Allure. At least the Champ Sauvage. Might as well have a nose around that we're at it, eh? Alright, you heard the man. We're going to Champ's Sauvage. Champ's Sausage. Also, yeah, Rab. He's got some new stuff in his character builder. They're mostly focusing on heavy ones, of course. Moderate MP recovery after battle. I'm gonna want that, I think. I think I'm gonna want to save for that. He also has the Enlightenment skill tree. which further grants more buffs to his wands and his base stats and all that. So, you know, all kinds of useful stuff for our buddy. Also, his heavy wand tree has been expanded a little bit, I think, because this used to be the end, I think, but now there's even more. You know, Rab's doing pretty good. He's getting up there in the world, but he's spry. He's young. He's not young, but you know, he's this old dog is learning some new tricks, I guess you could say. I'm gonna go store my muns just because now I am deathly afraid of dying after that one thing. I never died in that. Weirdly enough, I never died on that fight on my very first playthrough. And these coins are really burning a hole in my pocket. But I did this time for some reason. I guess because I was stubborn. I was like, oh, I don't need to heal. I am a gamer. I played this game plenty of times before. Which is not even true. This is my second time playing through this game. I don't know. I don't know where that gusto came from. All right, but I am kind of glad to be back to the traveling. We kind of got. In these past couple of streams, we've just been like assaulted by story. Like, I don't, you know, it's an RPG. It's bound to have a lot of story, but man, I like moments like this where we're just, you know, walking around, having a little bit of time to talk and breathe and whatnot. Because I actually wanted to talk about something kind of interesting that I found. So, how did I miss this chest? It's a recipe book. Dragon's Veins, Worm Fangs, Dragon Shields. Well, let's take a look at that. So I consider myself a fan of the puzzle game Puyo Puyo, right? I started playing it with Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 when that came out on the Switch, and I think I've really enjoyed the series since. Can we make anything? We don't got nothing to make nothing. Honestly, not that much worth it besides the dragon mail, I guess. But yeah, I've been playing Puyo Puyo since Tetris 2, and I'm still pretty new to the series. But I did find out that there was a Puyo game on the 3DS, which is kind of interesting. It was like it had all the stuff that you expect out of a puzzle game like that. You know, it had the multiplayer and endless mode that you could play in a puzzle game, but it also had a full single-player RPG where you would get into battles and... should I just zoom? I should probably just zoom, right? It was a whole RPG where you would fight against monsters, gain levels, you know, with party members and equipments, and it all happened by playing Puyo Puyo, the puzzle game. It's called Puyo Puyo Chronicles on the 3DS, and it was never localized for anywhere. Let's go here. It was never localized, but there was a fan translation that was released for it, thankfully. And I found out that, as you may or may not have known, I have unlocked the potential on my 3DS, let's just say. So it turns out that if you've unlocked your 3DS's potential, it's possible to break the region locking on your 3DS. And you can play anything you want on there, pretty much, no matter what region it came out in. So it turns out that if you're not afraid to break some boundaries, that you can. It's possible to play that game, the Puyo Puyo Chronicle, on real hardware on the 3DS with the fan translation. That's kind of been what I've been doing the past couple of days. I didn't do it yet, though, because, I'm streaming right now, but I'll probably pick it up later in the day after I return to my place of residence, as you know. Let's go to Champs Savage. It's all the way over there. I don't know why I want to talk about this. I do like puzzle games a lot. I think it's kind of a slightly... I think it's also kind of a slightly underrated kind of game genre, because I feel like when I say puzzle game, I don't mean just like, you know, like Professor Layton and all that. I mean more like I like, you know, match 3 kind of puzzle games, right? Not really match 3, but you know, combine the colors, makes, you know, break the colors, all that. I had no idea what you'd even call that besides just puzzle game, which that's kind of a broad genre, but whatever. I feel like I don't see many of those kinds of games being made anymore besides like Tetris and Puyo Puyo. People, when they test the boundaries of the line, they instantly get shots. Well, you know. You know how the old saying goes, the nail that sticks out the most gets the hammer. Or what was it? The squeaky wheel gets replaced. I don't know. Either one of those horrific sayings, they you know, they apply, I guess, when it comes to pushing boundaries. You know what puzzle game I love? You know what? We should visit the academy, right? We haven't been there in a long time. I love the crossbow. I love the crossbow. I love the crossbow. Sigh. But no, I was gonna... Jesus! What I was gonna say is, a puzzle game I do love dearly is Paneled Upon, which... Yeah, you know, anyone who's listening right now may or may not know it more as, you know, Tetris Attack or Pokemon Puzzle League, because that's how it came out in the States. There's no Paneled Upon. It was either like a weird spin-off of Yoshi or a weird spin-off of Pokemon. That was kind of one of my top choices of... If there were such a series that I would love to make a comeback, it probably would be that, is Paneled Upon. I've been playing that game. I've been playing that series a lot since you know, Puzzle League, of course, Pokemon Puzzle League on the N64. And I always hoped that it would get more entries. I think there was one on the DSi, but I never played that because I never had a DSi. Although it might have been on the 3DS, as far as all as I know. Oh, we already maxed out his Axe tree. Oh, I guess we'll go into heroism. Except we can't, so we'll go into shields instead. Yeah, why not? More defense. Let's use the heal all button. Oh, good. I ran into a dude. Oh, good. But I guess all that me trying to say, I would like if Paneled Upon would make a return. Paneled Upon. I don't know how it would make a return. Like, either it'd be its own thing, or if it was like another. It was also still a spin-off of a different series. I think if I had a preference, I would prefer it to be its own thing. But you know, if the absolute only way that series can come back is by being a spin-off of another series, like, you know, maybe another Pokemon spin-off, then I guess I'll take it. You know, you know, beggars can't be choosers and all that. I saw you at the corner of my eye. Pteranodons. I guess since I'm still thinking about it, I'm kind of surprised that, I guess since I'm still thinking about puzzle games right now, I'm surprised I never played Tetris 99 on stream yet. I like Tetris 99, but I don't know. I guess of all the 99 games that come out, I probably there's others I prefer. Like if I were to choose like one, you know, strange Nintendo Battle Royale that's come out in recent years, based off of an old game. A whole bunch of criteria I know, but my favorite would probably have to be Pac-Man 99. Except Pac-Man 99 is dead. Like, dead in the water. It's never coming back. And when I say dead, I don't mean dead in the way that you would think other gamers on the internet would say. No, it's actually dead. Like, the service has been shut down as of last year. I never played that on stream either. I don't know what the heck. Even though I really liked Pac-Man 99. They both got man in their name. They're the same guy basically. There's ever a new Pac-Man Battle Royale game coming out sometime in the near future. I don't know when. It might already be out for all I know. And I guess I'd like to play that on stream. That could be fun. Where am I going? This way. Whenever the heck that's where to come out. I did actually slip up and say Bomberman 99, but I actually do like Bomberman 99. That came out like a couple years ago at that point. That came out a year ago. Pac-Man 99 did not come out. The new Pac-Man. Hold on a minute. Did the new Pac-Man Battle Royale come out a year ago? Is it already out? And I just missed it completely? Are you serious? Oh man, what was even the name of it? Is this it? Hold on. This is way more important than anything. What the fuck? This came out in 2020? Oh no, it's coming soon. Okay, I was about to freak out. Like what? Okay, no, it did not come out yet. You didn't have to gaslight me that time. No, you gaslit the crap out of me because that's not out yet. The new Pac-Man Battle Royale isn't coming. It is not out yet. I don't know what the heck, but something on Google said that it came out in 2020, but it did not come out. I didn't even know what it's called. God damn it! I'm so easy. I'm so easy to fool when it comes to stuff I actually care about. Jesus Christ! I am such an easy mark. No, but I guess what I was trying to say is that Pac-Man 99 was the original Pac-Man Battle Royale that came out on the Switch that discontinued last year. And there's a new one that's coming out hopefully sometime soon. World's most gaslightable streamer, I suppose so. Damn. I guess that's my niche. I've been talking about that I want to carve out a niche on these streams. I guess that's it, right? It's not that I play a certain game or a certain genre of game. It's that I'm easy to trick. Maybe that's not the kind of brand recognition I want the stream to have, because I feel like that could be it'll be like back in my day. Back in my school days, or where I have people that try and make me say swears in foreign languages that I did not understand. Welcome to Academy. Just blah, blah, blah. Is it ours? Is it finest families? I guess not much has changed from the Academy. You think that this place would probably be like a little run down or something, but no, it seems to be in the exact same pristine condition that it was. You just call me a vagabond? Become a gentleman refined enough to walk the halls of the Academy. I do not have time for this. I do not have time for drip. The world has ended. The world has ended. I do not have time for drip. But I guess before I got horribly interrupted by gaslighting, I was trying to say that another kind of fit for a king. Another kind of battle royale like that I enjoyed was Bomberman 99. That came out a couple years ago. But that is also another game that has been shut down. That's kind of a trend, I guess, with a lot of these battle royale games, is that, you know, they come out and they exist for a little bit, but then they just get murdered, taken out behind the shed. Although that was in a weird spot where technically Bomberman 99 is still around, but they closed down the free-to-play version of it, but it's still a game mode in Pac-Man, god damn it, they both have man in their name, and Bomberman R2 that came out recently. It's a game mode on that instead, which is a odd choice, very odd choice. That seems like a poor business decision to me, to shut down your live service game and then relegate it to a game mode in another game entirely. Not really advertise it as such, but you know what the heck do I know? I'm no game designer. What if there was Pac-Man? Is that Pac-Man? But there was two of them instead. What if there was Pac-Man? And then there was Pac-Man with a red bow, and we call her Miss Pac-Man. Was Miss Pac-Man always called Miss Pac-Man? Because don't you think that'd be kind of... don't you think that'd be kind of awkward? Where it's like, hey, I'm Pac-Man. He's like, yo, I'm Miss Pac-Man. Like, why do you have the same name as me? I don't know. I don't know, maybe that's how they broke the ice. It's like, yo, we got the same name, dude. You want to make out? And calling her Miss Pac-Man is decision ever, weirdest decision ever, considering her name has man in it. I don't know. I'm sure there's last names with man in it, where it's like, hey, Mansion. Yo, Mansion, how's it going? That's not a last name. No, I think it's more of an odd decision, the fact that she's called Miss Pac-Man and the dude's already named Pac-Man. Why they got the same name? If you're Miss Pac-Man, how come I'm not Mr. Pac-Man? It doesn't make a lick of sense.
We must go to his aid.
Icebreaker is kind of on par with we both got a bucket of chicken. You got a bucket of chicken, want to do it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the scout truly is the Rizzler of our time. He's really Ohioing those gets. He's really getting in there. Please, Mr. Pac-Man was my father's name. Yeah, right. Yo! Oh, this is what Sylvando's been up to.
Not unless you want to carry those claws home in a bag.
That is just furry. I like how he doesn't even care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Jesus, that guy's dead.
Sylvando, darling, you were fabulous. So fierce.
Fierce doesn't even begin to describe it. You were ferocious.
Mamma mia. Live Hendrick reaction.
Can it be? Can it truly, truly be?
Yeah, I think Sylvando's kind of a twink. Well, yeah, you know. Yeah.
Truly, truly, truly?
I wish I made those kind of sound effects when I walk. Just squeak, 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 squeak.
It is. I think it really is.
Yo, take that image of Sylvando pointing and just like put it on your YouTube thumbnails.
Darling, it's so wonderful to see you. Oh, I thought you were lost to me forever.
I love how Hero just has a blank expression. Like, he's not even excited to see me. He's just stone face. You think he'd be, like, a little happy?
You two are acquainted? And what is it that you do, exactly?
We slam each other pregnant!
Oh, come now. Isn't it obvious? We're fighting an epic battle to bring back something the world has lost.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. That was kind of out of pocket. It was just something I heard in a video.
It's Smile! That's right, darlings. We're on a quest to bring sunshine and laughter back to every corner of this drab
Hendrik is just like you
world.
for real. You've been suspicious of the Savando since the beginning. So Hendrik's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
My little parade has picked up quite the cavalcade of warriors for wondrousness. Aren't they just so much fun?
Why does the stream have to be dying when Silvando's here? This guy, this come on. Come on. You gotta give Silvando some respect,
But
internet.
Never mind that now. I can't believe you're alive. It's a miracle. I thought I'd never see you again. Excuse me?
A question.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry I forgot
It's
all
the
about
funniest
you.
cutscene you've ever
Are you
seen.
okay? You're not
Silvando
hurt,
is, yeah, he has that effect on people. He is an entertainer, after all.
No, I am not. Thanks to you. You are more strong than you appear.
Leaps.
My name is Da. I come from Phenomenon in the south. And if it were not for your help, I would not be returning there. Thank you.
Oh, you're heading home. Then we better go with you. Can't have you getting attacked again now, can we? Listen, darling, you and me have got a lot to talk about. So what do you say you join the parade for a little while, huh? Come on. You know you want to.
I can't say no to Silvando.
Oh, yay! I'm so excited! Okay, time for you to take your first steps as a soldier of the smile-spreading Special Forces. Here, put these on.
Mortal Kombat Special Force my Force is my favorite video game. I'll just call Silvando a twink. He really did. My favorite Paper Mario character.
No, you look even more adorable than I thought you would. So proud. All right, boys. Let's make our newest recruit feel right at home. He's an old friend of mine after all. Yeah! Lead on, darling! And don't let me catch you frowning. You're at the head of the world's premier gladness-bringing parade!
Silvando's this whole time has been running a parade that fights monsters. And then dances in the gayest way possible. He is truly the leader of our time. The greatest leader of our time.
All right, let's get out there and make the world smile! And shimmy!
Luminary and Silvando do slam each other pregnant. Yeah, that they do. You know, they're just having a bit of a thrash. You know, we were just a band. All right, let's get moving. Phenomenon, here we come. Oh, if we ever get separated for some reason, we'll be back here, okay, honey? Order for standing at the head of Silvando's smile restoring parade and setting out to bring joy back into the world. I'm sorry, that was a... Look at him, he's getting into it. Am I a clown to you, Luminary? Is this how you see me? Am I but a clown to you? What am I, some kind of clown? I forgot about that. I forgot that this was the best game ever made. Is that Rab? That is also Rab. Look at him. Oh my god, please tell me I can have them. They unlock these as costumes. Oh, good lord. You know, I heard that in another Dragon Quest stream when you see there was Hero's childhood friend at the tutorial where, you know, you climb the mountain and you fight the monsters. And Gemma's grandmother was basically was on. I was like, you know, like, oh, be careful. And the streamer I was watching playing the game was like, oh, we're gonna go. Be sure to slam her pregnant as the grandma, and that stuck with me. I explained that in the worst way possible. I don't care. At least you can't say I don't cite my sources. Sort of. Oh. Wait, come back. I'm too fast for the parade. I'm too busy talking about slamming people pregnant. Okay, now we go. This is video games. This is video games right here. So yeah, I was wrong when I said that the game would become Void Simulator when you entered in the Void. It actually becomes a Parade Leader Simulator, where you lead the parade for the rest of the game. And Hendrik and Rabin here are all dressed like this at all times. Yeah, I'm being followed by him, by you and Benzana. We are clowns. You see, they always say that if you take the you know, you take some streamers community and put them into a stadium, that'd be like a lot of people. I think this is a good representation of the Protozoa community. I think we're all just a parade. You know, just sauntering down the road of life, you know. Backed up by my two favorite clowns, I guess. This game is the most metaphorical video game ever made. It really speaks to me on a spiritual level. A small group of individuals that hang out and be silly. Yeah, good way to describes it. We made it, guys. We could go into Phenomenon now. I guess we're just gonna. I guess I'm just gonna go on ahead. I'm just gonna go on ahead. Phenomenon, yeah. That is the name of the place. Oh, what happened to your guys' drip?
And here we are at our destination, the beautiful, bustling tourist town of Nomnon.
Phenomenon is my favorite Digimon.
The whole world is just so dreary these days.
Thank you for saving me. I must go now.
There's nobody here.
I wonder what can have made him venture so far from home in the first place. Might it have something to do with why the town is so quiet?
That's my favorite Dragon Quest related movie. Duh, Far From Home.
Sounds like a job for Sylph's detective agency. Leave this to me.
You know, the last time Sylph's detective agency got to work, we got sucked into a freaking painting.
Go spread some special parade cheer and find out what's going on around here.
Nice.
Let's go to work.
Let's go to work.
Why can I not shake the feeling that Sylvando and I have met somewhere before?
Don't you remember? You tried to kill us that one time. Yeah, good times. Oh, look. Conveniently, I think Sylvando and Hendrik have not met yet, actually. Like, properly. You know you're fruity when you got a group of men devoted to you. That's goals. Also, look how he jumps this way, too. Cannot be interrupted at all times. He must wave. He must prance. Look at this man prance. Some of the others head into the village to grill some of the locals. My job is to stay back here and hold the floats. Hee hee. You're the boss now, though. Remember, if you want to head off somewhere, just say the word and I'll... Boys ready. Oh! Not gonna phenomena. Once we were famous for our mural and our tourists, but that is all in the past now, I think so. Are they your friends? They are wearing very strange clothes. They do not appear to be ordinary travelers. These are not ordinary travelers. These are the soldiers of the smile. The people of the village are very scared. Muy astuta. See, something dark and complex has happened here. Sylph, I think he has escorted Senor Da back to his home somewhere in the village. Hello, boss. I've been trying to find out what happened here, but no one seems to talk. I wonder what's going on. The village is full of strange men. They look like performers of some kind, but there's something devilish about them. Could they be working for the Lord of Shadows? These guys are working for the exact opposite of the World of Shadows. They're working for Silvando. Listen to this, boss. He's saying some awful monster turned up in the village. Said she works for the Lord of Shadows and started kidnapping people without by your leave. We can't have that. Alright, we already took care of her a long time ago. Sounds like a monster who showed up here is a right stinky brutes. Nasty to boot. I hate her already. What is with all these filthy, horrible monsters showing up since the world tree fell anyway? That Lord of Shadows has got a lot to answer for, the rotter. Monster took them, my wife and son. It's unforgivable. Isn't that... Dio, did I never get this? A dragon horn. What does it matter with me? I guess maybe there was somebody there and I thought that's stealing. That's wrong. Yeah, you did kind of describe Dio, you know, just having legions of men following at your side. Honestly, you could kind of... I feel like you could describe most villains like that, really. I was not aware that the villain, the concept of being a supervillain was inherently homosexual. I'm learning a lot today. That is kind of most JoJo villains, except like I guess Kira, right? The owner of the item shop's been kidnapped, and now her daughter has to look after the place all on her own. Poor lamb. Gotta help her. As the Legion of Men with magic ghost powers devoted entirely to him, and the idea of killing other men with magic ghost powers. Man, I wish I had a bunch of dudes with magic ghost powers at my beck and call. You need to listen to this, boss. I know the name of the monster who's been bothering these poor people. Calls herself Avarith, apparently, and she claims to be a servant of Morrigan, Lord of Shadows. Plus, I heard she's not just kidnapping people, she's cleaned out most of the shops and pinched all sorts of treasures too, greedy blighter. All my stock was stolen, now I have nothing to sell. Cannot be a merchant woman without merchandise, I think so. I'm here to buy some items. Hello! Hello, dear viewer! Hello! I am here to purchase items from you. Hello! Yes, hello! Hello! Very, very lucky, I think so. The monster did not steal my entire stock. I still have a few things left to sell. I'll take your entire stock! I think everything is worse than what we already have, right? Ooh, but the king axe, though. Oh, it's a king axe. I'm gonna get that. That Kira and part 5 and 6 villains. I don't know. I guess if you think about it, you know, being part of a mafia is kind of like the similar idea, right? You're commanding a bunch of dudes, and that mafia also happens to have a bunch of dudes with ghost powers. And 6 isn't quite on his own. Six does have his own sort of following. Not quite the same as the Dio, but you know, 6. He's got stuff. Oh, I can't stay the night? Oh wait, no, this is a different... Sorry. Hold on, let me prance up there real quick. Let me just prance around and go get some muns. Some funds. I'm sure this will be worth it. If you join the Mafia, you're devoting yourself to the entire family, not just the head. Yeah, I guess that's the point. Oh, can Part 5's Mafia be considered a family? Since it's only technically just, you know, one dude, sorta, and his daughter, sorta, someone else, sorta. I don't know. It's semantics, I guess. Oh yeah, we're gonna upgrade this here X. You haven't seen Part 6? Part 6 is interesting, is one way I would describe it. I know people say it's the worst part, but I don't think it's the worst part. I do think it is the most bizarre of the parts, you could say. Like it is the part where, like, you know, the series has always been really weird, but that is part 4-6 is the one where it's like, you know what, let's go crazy. Araki just goes, you know what, let's just go crazy. You must be coco crazy. You want fun? Yo! It saved my life. Yo. I actually almost ruined everything. Not quite. Showing us to contain Giorno and his group of their abandoned traders. Well, yeah, also I got a +3 at King's X, dude. Oh my god. Oh. I guess I don't understand how mafias work. Is like every member part of the family? Because I guess that would mean that, you know, if you're working for like the capos and whatnot, that is part of the family, right? With you know, Part 5's villain being at the head of the table. Maybe I need to brush up on my mafia knowledge. You know, the ending of part 6, you know, glad Araki was allowed to make the judgment in question a woman. I like Jolene a lot. I don't know where I'd rank the protagonist, but I do really like Jolene. She's great. Yeah, it is cool that, you know, the series was able to continue while still taking kind of a radically different direction, you could say. I really do hope they don't end, you know, adapting the series at Part 6, because Part 7 is hands down my favorite part. I would love to see it fully animated, but you know, we'll see. If you're in the Mafia, you're in the Mafia. You know you're a redneck when you're in the Mafia. You're looking for Sylv. He's taking that Da fella back to his house. I had the feeling there was something he wanted to get off his chest, you know. I like Jolene's design and standard string-based stand is really cool. I like Jolene because she actually fights alongside her stand in some of the early battles. She actually squares the fuck up against some of the early battles alongside her stand, and I kind of wish that was more common. It's really cool. I guess Part 7's protagonist does kind of also do that, sorta, technically. Oh, good thing Da's house is clearly marked on the map. I'm glad this game knows that I am dumb.
Da, you are okay. You are not hurt.
Part 7 has some crazy cool stands in it. D4C is your second favorite stand. D4C is cool. But Part 7 and 8 in general have some really cool stands in general. They get really creative. Like, you know, stands have always been pretty creative. Well, except maybe Part 3, because most of them are just, you know, elemental. But I think some of the later parts they get kind of crazy in a good way.
What a relief. I was fearing the worst for you, especially after little son has gone missing, you know.
Your boy is missing. Oh, honey.
Ugh. Where that selfish child chooses to go is none of my concern.
You must
When you walk
forgive
in.
him. His wife died recently, you know, and now his son has gone missing. It is very hard for him. Do you know of the monster Avarith? She appeared in the village with her foul friends soon after Yggdrasil fell and the darkness came. We were paralyzed with fear and could not run away. Then she gathered us all in the square.
You still can't believe the localized name is Filthy X at a reasonable price. That's my favorite. Like, there are some really cool names for some of the stands that actually, there's still a reference, or like Crazy Diamond is Shining Diamond, which still works. Shine on you, Crazy Diamond. And then there's Made in Heaven, which is Made in Heaven, as in maiden, which is great. But then you just got Filthy X at a reasonable price, which I think they knew. I think they knew how ridiculous that name was going to be, but yeah, I think they just rolled with it.
Give me your valuables, she said. Tell me what is most precious to you. I will protect it.
You hope it gets localized as Dimes for Crimes? I don't. I think they should keep it as Filthy X. Filthy X is ridiculous, and I love it.
People were so scared. They obeyed her without thinking. They gave her money, husbands, wives, even children.
Like, it does not make any sense considering it's called D4C still, but it is, never mind. I'm gonna listen to this guy for a quick.
Lied to us. She did not protect the things we gave to her. No, she took them and ran away.
Oh, that's just awful. Oh, if there's one thing I hate, it's dirty, rotten liars. Don't worry, honey. We're gonna get all your stuff back. All of it.
Really? But Avarith is very strong, very powerful.
Oh, it'll take more than a common thief to stop me. I won't let you down. You know what they say? A knight's word is his bond.
A knight?
Avarith went south with everything she stole. She has a lair there, I think.
Then let's get after her. We've got an evildoer to punish.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get all of our dudes. You don't want the dub VA to have to work with that name? I do. I really want to. I really, whoever they choose to play Valentine, I really want him to have like a thick Southern accent and be like, "Filthy X at a reasonable price." Probably not like that. Probably a little bit more elegant sounding, I guess. But that's what I want. I kind of wonder what Johnny's gonna actually sound like. Is he gonna have like a Southern accent? I guess I'd assume so, right? Yeah, no, Made in Heaven is great because it actually is, it's when you say it out loud, it is the exact same name. That kind of makes it a really good localization. Same with AC/DC. Like, his name technically isn't AC/DC, but when you say it out loud, it is AC/DC, kinda. Gyro should have a Southern accent. Gyro having a Southern accent wouldn't make any sense, though, considering he's Italian. Although I guess maybe it could be, he's putting on a kayfabe, an act, a filthy act at a reasonable price, you might even say. Like Abe All-Stars VA for Valentine. I have not played an All-Star Battle yet. I've seen videos of it. I should probably check it out at some point. There is kind of a JoJo game that I consider playing on the stream. There's a fan game called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the 7 Stand User. And what it is, it's basically, it takes place in part 3, and you can make your own character. You can make your own character, and you do like a survey at the beginning of the game, and depending on how you answer, it'll give you a stand based on your answers, and you basically become the 7th member of, you know, the Stardust Crusaders. Or not. You can. The game is very choice heavy and has like a bunch of different endings. That, you know, you go on your own. Maybe you join Dio. You know, it's very open. Okay, we're gonna go to Aberrant's Lair. Go get back to stuff with the folks of Phenomenon. Let's go there now. You started 7 stand user. I played it a little bit on my own time, but I haven't played that much of it just because I'm thinking maybe someday I would like to play that on stream. I don't know if that'd be like a weird culture shock. I don't know if I'm exactly known for playing, you know, kind of, you know, tie-in kind of. Oh, you're faster when you jump when you're in this mode. Oh man, I wish you never told me that, game. Boys all warmed up and ready to set off wherever you are, boss. Let's start our stuff southward and save the day. Here we go, here we go, here we go. You got a stand. You think it's a gun that uses minerals from a radius around the bullets? That sounds fun. Like iron in your blood or such. I kind of want that because I've been on like a... You ever get in like a gun mood when you're like, yo, guns rule? Like, I think guns are like kind of horrible and scary, but also kind of weirdly fascinated by them. Like, I started watching Trigun off stream just because I've always wanted to check out Trigun, but I wanted to check it out because, you know, it's basically a Wild West thriller kind of, sort of. And something like that you know, you uses minerals as bullets or whatever. That does sound interesting. I don't remember which one I got or what the name of it was, but I did the survey and I got like a long range stand, which I don't remember what it did. I do remember that it like sapped. It did something. I actually don't remember. It did something. I can tell you that much. It was long range and it was meant for the backline, and it certainly did something. If you had a gun stand base, you rather have Emperor. Also, the return of Clown Rab and Clown Hendrik. I guess in terms of you know, gun users, I always preferred Sex Pistols in Part 5. Just because I think it's a lot more interesting. We're going down there. It's a lot more interesting that makes the fights a lot more interesting that, you know, Mista actually has to aim the bullets and have them ricochet using a stand instead of just like, you know, just having them home in on the enemies. For a gun-based stand, I'd rather Emperor. Yeah, words is hard. All right. English is my only language, but you would not be able to tell. The issue with Sex Pistols that you already know are existing gun, and I kind of like that, honestly. I think that. See, the reason. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little bit of history lesson. I don't know if you already know this, but in Part 5, or not Part 5, Part 3, Araki was playing around with the idea that he would have Whole Horse join the Stardust Crusaders at one point. He even did like a cover. He did a cover for the manga where Whole Horse was, you know, standing alongside the Stardust Crusaders. But he ended up not doing that for 2 reasons. Because, well, one, he was way too similar to Polnareff in terms of personality. But not only that, he could not find a way to make Emperor interesting as a stand that would be one of the main characters stands, because it's, you know, it's a gun. It shoots homing bullets. And I feel like there's kind of a limit to which you can do to that because there's no like real drawbacks to it. Aside from it not being like the strongest thing in the world. Why is my stream dying? This is horrible. It's been dying constantly for like the past half hour. So as kind of a way to go with that original idea, that's why he made Sex Pistols more of a, I guess, more balanced, you could say, where, you know, he actually has to deal with a lot of he has to, like, you know, manage his resources with his gun, where he has to actually reload. and he has to actually aim and fire, you know, have actual marksmanship with the weapon. I guess overall, from a storytelling standpoint, that's kind of why I prefer Sex Pistols over Emperor, even though Emperor probably is the stronger stand. You have Emperor, then the bullets in the gun are both a stand, so you have infinite ammo. Oh, infinite ammo. Ooh, I'm pointing at my bandana. Infinite ammo. It doesn't have homing bullets, you can just control it. It might as well be homing. If you can control the bullets mid-air, it might as well be homing. You know? In my recollection. Anyway, we're in the parade. Fortunately, I don't think we can. I don't think Hendrik and Rab can actually use these outfits after this one moment. So let's take a good look. I guess. Look at him.
Wow! Your parade looks fun. Where are you going?
Wowie zowie. I'll answer your question in a moment.
Hi there, little one. We're just off to hunt down the horrible, nasty monster who's been kidnapping people from the village.
Is your father named Da, by any chance? So you were not abducted? And what are you doing in such a dangerous place? Your father is worried about you.
My father does not care for me. He cares for my mother's necklace more than anything else. He told the monsters so.
The dad's name is Da, and the son's name is Sun. 9 out of 10 video game. Kojima has done it again.
I thought he would say I was the most precious thing to him. It made me very sad.
You've done it again, Hideo Kojima.
So I decided to follow the monster and get the necklace back for him. Then he will see that I am worth something. But I strayed too far from the village and became scared. So I stopped here to hide.
What your father said was upsetting, I am sure. But this is no place for a child. Come, we will return you to the village.
No! If you are going after the monster, I am coming with you. I have to get my mother's necklace back.
Oh, don't be such a spoilsport, Hendrik. We'll look after the little darling. And besides, he'll be safer with us than out here on his own.
Very well. But the boy is your responsibility.
There wasn't a boy.
Thank you! Thank you! I will be useful to you, I promise. The monster went that way. There is a cave on the cape where she is hiding.
You heard him, everybody! Let's go teach that dirty bandit a lesson!
Yay! Woohoo! Yippee! Well, anyway, I did say that last time we had this discussion that my favorite character is Johnny Joestar for Part 7. Favorite stand, though, is a different question. I like Tusk a lot, but I don't think I would consider my favorite. I think, honestly, my favorite is Purple Haze, because Purple Haze is the closest that... It's going to sound really stupid, but Purple Haze is the closest stand in JoJo to being a persona. The closest stand I could think of that is an actual, like, you know, reflection of Fugo, of its user. That it represents kind of a dark part of Fugo, you know, his anger management issues. That ultimately, you know, his anger management and just, you know, his general inferiority that eventually leads to, you know, happening. I think in that way, I like what it represents, you know, the ability that, you know, it just destroys everything it touches, the fact that he can barely control the thing, and it's a danger to himself and everyone else around him as well. And for that, I think I like it a lot. I'm gonna go in this cave now. I'm gonna fly for you. Your favorite stand is Killer Queen. Bomb cool. Bomb is cool. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that part of Purple Haze. Poison cool as well.
Now this is a surprise! Not many humans wander in here of their own accord.
I voice acted this dragon. I feel like what your response and my response is like, do you know those images where it's like, one image on the left has like a giant wall of text and then the other image has just like a silly little phrase. I feel like that's what just happened right now.
Avarith, you fiend! You are going to give back what you've taken and let all the people of the village go. And you are going to do it now.
Like the left image is being like, oh, I like how it represents Fugo's his inner struggle and how it's a danger to, and then you're on the right just like bomb cool.
So that is why you are here. You humans and your heroic nonsense.
Dude just said heroic.
Still, I suppose you have shown a lot of courage coming here. Very well. Let's say I do give everything back.
You know what's the biggest disappointment since my son? Yesterday on Monday when you were on the whole Uwu thing for the April Fools, I forgot to make a Trials of Mana joke. I didn't make a Trials of Mana joke at all. I like went to bed that night and I was like, no! How could I forget to make a Trials of Mana joke? What is the matter with me? I was like staring up at my ceiling and like tears streaming down my face. I was like, wow, how could I do this?
It's not going to happen for free. You're going to have to give me something to sweeten the deal.
Oh, I'll sweeten the deal, all right.
How about your most valued possession? That seems like a fair trade, wouldn't you say?
Steckavir's D4C dimension hopping is cool ability, especially when it gives Valentine immortality, technically. And yeah, it does make stuff from different dimensions overlap with each other. It is a cool ability and it's used in a fun way. It's cool when you pull up a flag and then there's just like 5 of you just about to beat up someone. Yeah, just me and you and the crew just about to where the hood at. No.
Wait! If you wish to make a deal, fiend, you must make it with me.
I'm here to bargain.
I have something for you. Something soft and warm and fragrant. Something I just know you are going to love.
Oh, what is it? What is it? It sounds amazing! I have to see it right now! Hand it over! Hand it over!
With pleasure. I do hope it brings you joy.
Let me see! Let me see! Ugh! What is that awful smell?
Oh!
You! Do you think this is some kind of joke?
You know what the weirdest part about that is? When we were doing Sylvando's side story, and he cheered up his horse, he actually collected that from his horse. He's been holding on to that this entire time. The entire time that Hero's been out, finding the other party members, Sylvando has just been holding on to that. This just rotting in his pocket the entire time.
Oh, don't you like it, honey? I chose it especially for you.
Sylvando cannot be stopped. He is too powerful. And then he default dances on him.
You'll pay for this. Avarice will not be mocked by a silly, jumped-up little human. Maybe this will teach you a lesson!
You get to do a silly thing like getting crushed between a door and a wall like a cartoon and survive it. The most Looney Tunes power you've ever heard. The party are prevented from casting spells.
Don't bother begging for mercy. Your lives are mine now, and I'm not giving them back.
Oh no, we cannot cast spells. What are we going to do?
It's awful. Terrible.
I guess I'm just gonna have to beat the shit out of you. No spells. But wait, this does not count as a spell. Too bad we can't play a Sylvander right now. No, Sylvander, don't use that ability. That's your worst ability. Sylvander, no. I think you actually strengthened your legs and all to move all the stuff, heavy stuff you had to move. You can now jump like the Mario. And considering the fact that you already have the ability to double jump, you're like on your way to be the best platforming hero. Your moveset's gonna be legendary. I should have set this up way earlier in the fight, I think. Sylvander, please, that's your worst ability.
Stay focused.
Youch. Why not? Oh no, it's going again. Don't hit the proto. That actually works. Oh, he didn't gain the ability to cast spells. How close to toast is it? It's a little close to toast. Kill! Kill! He kill. This is your hat kit from A Hat in Time 2. This time I've got a death wish. That's the death wish song, I guess. Alright, I forgot I was holding on to his abilities. Mostly because I do not want to build in a sword tree because it is not worth it. Right now, I don't think. I am going to hold off. Hey Benzano, how you doing? Just got back from work.
Impossible!
God damn it, Benzano's here. Oh, the day was going so well. I did not think that at all. Hello, Benzano. Hope you're doing well today.
Ha! That's what you get for being a nasty, greedy girl.
Killed.
Everybody, are you okay? You are not hurt.
What is this voice you hate? I don't think you're supposed to like the voices of the monsters. I think I'm going to put that out there right now. That was a girl? Yeah. Pretty sure. We did it. We saved the town.
Fine, thanks to you. Our brave little son. Avarith only kept us prisoner. She did not hurt us.
You saved us. I do not know how to thank you.
Littleson.
Fair maiden, a smile will more than suffice.
What did you join into? Sylvando's head of a parade.
Here it is! My mother's necklace! Oh, but...
Oh no! It's broken!
No! It is broken! I cannot take this back to my father. It will only make him more sad.
You're playing two cookie clicker games right now. One isn't enough. Cookie clicker 2. Now I'm even cookier.
Oh, of course it won't, you silly boy.
Cookie clicker 2. Now there's even more cookies.
Didn't your daddy ever tell you it's the thought that counts? It could be smashed to pieces and you'd still be his little hero.
You should have seen how gay Sylvando was being to Luminary. Yeah, he even admitted it's a Hendrick that they slam each other pregnant. Like all the time. It's crazy. 2 cookie clicker saves. Oh. I should play cookie clicker on the 3DS on stream one of these days. His words, not mine.
All right,
Sylvando's
time
words.
to take Son and the others back to the village in style. Come, darlings, your parade awaits.
Yeah, you know, Hero didn't deny it. Also, jellyfish. That's not a jellyfish. That's Elijah, the heel slime. His password is we.
You take your time, honey. We'll be having all kinds of fun. Ciao for now.
No, Cookie Clicker actually is on the 3DS. You could play Cookie Clicker on the 3DS. I've done it. Also, no, Spiel's around. Is this, you know, he's not used to the early schedule yet, so you know he's still asleep. Although he's probably awake by now, but you know, I think it's okay that we let Elijah just hang out. Is it an eShop app? Sort of. Let's go on the 3DS web browser. No, you got to play it on the real hardware. You got to play it on real hardware because if you play it on the web browser, well, I don't think the web browser is even going to work after April, right? I think that's also going to be shut down once the internet services go down, right? But yeah, Cookie Clicker for the Nintendo 3DS, probably one of the more cursed things you can do with the 3DS, maybe. The binding's almost completely worn, though. Proto could just make out the words Drustinade Secrets of the Waters. He tries to read, but then he realizes that he cannot read. I never learned how to read! Good hero. He said that, I heard him. But yeah, I hope the days of being an engineer, not quite an engineer, but you know, playing Car Mechanic Simulator in real life. Hope it went well for you, Benzano. I don't know much about fixing cars, but you know, I just hope it went well. He tries to read, but then he remembers he's illiterate. It's like that joke from Sonic Boom where Knuckles grabs his glasses and he realizes, I can't read this. He can't read. He's illiterate. It's way funnier in the actual show than me trying to explain it, but you know. Also, I don't think we fought this yet. You are the engineer from TF2. Damn, you know.
What to do?
Oh, I didn't heal Rab! Jock kills, please. Jock kills.
This is the end for you!
Grab these nuts. He's about to go nuts. He's about to go nuts. He's about to go nuts. Someone tried to ask you if you were illiterate with the sentence, "Are you illiterate?" This message can't hurt me because I can't read. Also, the unfortunate part about this outfit is that Hero cannot run. He is forever in wave mode. He is forever in Disney princess mode while in this outfit. So it's a little inconvenient for travel, unfortunately. I'm just getting stabbed to death. Let's use Quadra Slash. I haven't used it yet. Am I almost done with the game? No. No! Not even close. You don't know what's going on? Well, we just defeated a dragon with the parade of Sylvandos. This game's story is falling apart. It really isn't. Well, when the tree fell, everyone in our party just kind of went off to go do our own thing. And Sylvando, he created a parade. And we helped him right now just liberate this town from the pink dragon. For what reason? Well, you know, save the village. There's monsters, and it'd be the best to kill them. I was in that dark cave for so long I would die here. Not so, but no, he came and rescued us. This town was completely empty before we freed all those people from the cages. SpongeBob episode story. Well, I'm sorry that this game isn't Breath of the Wild, and we could just go. You know, all right. I woke up. Let's go fight Ganon right now. We can't just skip the part C of the story. All right, we gotta help the people. That Benzano's a menace. Give me pictures of Benzano. I'm going upstairs. I'm gonna wave all the way upstairs. You cannot stop me. I cannot talk to you. Now I can talk to you. I sleep. The game stories like cartoons, they're not connected at all. They're very much connected. They all the reason why anything is happening is because of Mortigan. All the monsters running amok. All the stories that we've come across of people being personally affected by it has all happened because of Mortigan. Everything we've done so far has led to trying to fight Mortigan, which almost happened at the World Tree, except he ganked us, and we failed miserably. So now we have to get the gang back together. While taking out all the other monsters on the way that have spawned since him coming into power with the World Tree. Until we can eventually fight him again. Why is Hero dancing in a chicken costume then? Because he's part of Sylvando's parade. Obviously. And he's got to look the parts. You like courtroom games that get pretty silly? Why? Why not? Anyways, courtroom games are quite silly. Except the only courtroom game I can really think of is Phoenix Wright. I don't know any others. Proto Darling, there you are. Little son here was about to go see his puppy. Hey, why don't you give him a pep talk to help him along? I'm sure he'd appreciate it. The necklace is broken. My father will be so angry when he sees it. Don't be silly, honey. How could he possibly be mad to see you back safe and sound? Go and talk to him. I'll be right behind you. Alright, I'm scared, but I'll do it. You found out that Mr. Beast is only a few months older than you. You must be Mr. Breast's little brother. Mr. Benst. That's you.
Hello, Father.
Also, apparently being a few months younger than someone means you're related to them, I guess. I don't know.
I brought Mother's necklace back from the lair of the beast for you. But it It is broken.
It'd be great to grab a bunch of you and mess around on that Ace Attorney Online thing. I've heard of that before. That's been around forever, hasn't it? I haven't really messed around with it, though. Although I'm pretty sure it's basically just like advanced RP, but in the Phoenix Wright world, more or less.
You did what?
Which honestly I could see being kind of fun, you know, just like objection, dude.
Foolish child!
Hmm? Huh?
You... You could have been killed. And then where would I be? Without you. My most treasured possession.
Huh? But you said that Mother's necklace was your most treasured possession.
Your mother's necklace was made from your flesh.
I said it, but I did not mean it. How could I? Don't you see? I did not trust the monster, so I said a lie. I lied because I wanted to protect you.
You see, his name is Da, and his son's name is Sun. This is a prequel to the game God of War, aka Dad of Boy.
Really?
Named Da of Sun.
I thought you did not care about me. I'm so sorry. You must have been so worried.
The son, the upgrade of the baby. Let's go. My favorite rapper, I assume.
If only he and his father had simply been honest with one another.
Yes, if only. I'll see you both outside, okay?
Ah, Father, these are my new friends. They are the ones who rescued everybody.
Then soon he'll be the teenager. And then when he grows up, he'll finally be the man. And in his final form, he'll be the granddad.
I cannot thank you enough. You are true heroes.
This Pokemon evolutionary line goes crazy.
The first time we met, when you rescued me, I was searching for Son. But I had to pretend that I did not care, in case the monster came back and realized that I had lied. I hope you understand.
Where is my friend with the feathers? I wanted to say thank you.
Sylvando left very suddenly. Perhaps we should go and look for him.
He's very hard to miss. He has many feathers. He very much stands out on a crowd. I wonder. Yeah. That's still our default outfit. Going forward. The Elder. Have I seen people IRL and know people that look like Uncle Proton? I can't really say that. Because if I knew someone that looked like Uncle Proton, they'd had like a big old like toothy grin like "Arr!" the whole time. They'd just be like "Arr!" So no, I can't really say that there's a whole lot of people that do look like the Uncle Proton. Arr! Yeah, that's the noise he makes at all times. It's him. Phil came through here just a little while ago. He didn't look quite himself. I hope he's all right. Hero, who are you waving to? You're waving at the stairs. Are they trying to tell you something? Are you waving hi to the stairs? Arg. Swamp ass. It's like swamp ass, but it's thwomp ass. Boy, you shaped like a thwomp.
If only he and his father had simply been honest with one another.
I love thwomps. Thwomps are hilarious. I hope we could play as a thwomp in a future Mario spinoff.
Ah, you scared me. How long?
Completely unrelated to what we're doing right now, but you know.
Ah, never mind. It was nice to see Son reunited with his father, huh?
Do a thwomp impression. Urgh!
But there are some who will never be reunited with their loved ones. Some bridges that will never be repaired. Can I ask you something? Mordegon he's super powerful, right? Powerful enough to destroy our world. You've seen that power for yourself, but you still want to fight him, don't you?
Yeah.
You really are a hero, huh? You know, I thought it was enough. Traveling the world, trying to put smiles back on people's faces. But what good is a smile here and there if the Lord of Shadows could snatch it away at any moment? What I'm saying is, I have to leave my beloved parade and come with you. It's the only way. But there's something I want you to help me with first. It's all well and good me going and getting my head squished by Mordegon, but I can't do that to my darling boys.
Which head?
So we have to leave them somewhere safe, with somebody who can look after them. Now, I know just the place and just the person, but... well, there's no good way of saying this. I'm petrified of seeing him. So you have to come with me. You will, won't you, darling?
I can't say no to Sylvando.
Oh, thank you. I knew you'd say yes. Okay, I'm going to go break the news to my little soldiers of Smile. Meet me outside the village, all right?
You remember seeing an edit of Thwomp and Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk? Hark! Triton! The Thwomp was skateboarding. Was that like a mod? Can you mod Tony Hawk to play as a Thwomp? Because if so, I might have to play Tony Hawk. I've always wanted to play as a Thwomp. On a spiritual level, I am a Thwomp, actually. On all levels except physical, I'm a Thwomp. I saw the parade leaving the village just a little while ago. Wonder what can have happened to make them leave so suddenly. Hello, yes, hello, Rock. Hello, other Rock. I told you here in this outfit, Hero is just is permanently stuck in Disney princess mode. He cannot stop saying hi, waving to the crowd. Rainbow rock salts. Do I have rainbow rock salts? Oh, no, I don't. I thought I had already completed it. I'm gonna go save. I remember when Tony Stark skateboarded. Isn't Iron Man actually in a Tony Hawk game? I could have sworn he is. I know Shrek is in like Tony Hawk Underground too. And I know Snake from the Metal Gears. Snake from Metal Gears is also in the Tony Hawk in one of those games. Tony Stark x Tony Hawk equals Tony Hawk. I mean, I cannot freaking read. Tony Stark x Tony Hawk equals Tony Hawk. Gears of Metal. Yeah, I remember when in Gears of Metal when Jeffrey used his chainsaw gun to shoot old dudes, and then he said, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." I know nothing about Gears of War. I don't know if you could tell. I'm giving you the most passing knowledge I have of the Gears of War franchise, owned by Epic Games Store Entertainment Software. The gears are at war. That is all I know. War has gears. Gears has war. War has gears.
Darlings, I have an announcement to make.
I have pissed on the moon.
My parading days are over. But do not fear. It will only be for a little while. I will return as soon as the Lord of Shadows is defeated.
My super piss laser.
We understand, Sylve. That Mordigan's stolen enough smiles. Someone's got to stop him.
Yeah, you go and do what you gotta do, Sylve. We'll be heartbroken without you, of course, but we'll survive. And if anyone can show that rotten spoilsport what's what, it's you.
Exactly. We'll never get those smiles back if I don't do this. And I won't be leaving you high and dry. I'm going to ask my papi to look after you in Puerto Valor.
I also love that video so much. I love the real-time dubs of the Sonic games. They're all quite entertaining.
Puerto Valor? Wait.
It sounds like 2D. Oh, just a spot of TMNT for me.
Surely not. Surely you cannot be Don Rodrigo's...
So you finally figured it out, huh? Same old stone-headed Hendrik. Such a sweet, simple boy. All right, my little champions of cheer. Let's go show Puerto Valor how to party!
Is Hendrik okay? Did he just have like a brain aneurysm? Goodbye, soldier. Just smile.
I cannot fathom it. The boy is unrecognizable, and he has abandoned the name his father gave him. Don Rodrigo must be furious. Forgive me for my lack of composure. This has all come as quite a shock. Sylvando is none other than the son and heir of Don Rodrigo, the noblest and most revered of all knights.
Hendrik.exe has stopped working.
It was always assumed that he would follow in his father's footsteps. But the two had a terrible argument, and the boy left Puerto Valor never to return. Until now. But perhaps this is not such a bad thing. I have been meaning to visit Don Rodrigo and seek his counsel. Very well. It is not far from here to Puerto Valor. The road will take us north and then east. Come, let us follow the parade.
Indeed. Okay. I forgot how long we actually wear this outfit. Jeez, I thought I would be over it by now. I don't mind necessarily, but it's the fact that I cannot run, which is killing me. I can't run. This is Hero's default outfit now. Someone needs when someone adds a sends a long E sound, but it just lasts for 10 hours. Just Alright, we're going to Costa Valor. Oh god. Oh, I need my horse. Where's my horse? I like to think I'm not too impatient with games, but like when you give me a run ability and then suddenly take the run ability away, it's like, please, I need to run. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Please.
Whoa, gotta go fast, dude. Whoa, way too fast. Oh. Yes, slam, I'm pregnant.
I don't know why I'm on about that today. I'm sorry. That's probably one of the worst phrases I could have stuck in my head. lump.
Accept your fate.
I don't think I fought this kind of lump before. I might have, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Dade. Oh, maybe I should be finding those. Those things give out 900 experience each. A pop. That's crazy. Horse, I need you. Yes. And I just realized I could have used the horse whistle that's in my inventory. I never use that. And I guess I never will. Clearly. Well, it appears this is where we must part our ways, Hort. It was but a small chapter in our lives, but I'll treasure these moments always. I'm gonna go wave to the rocks now. Well, if I'm stuck in this outfit, how come Hendrik and Rab don't have their clown outfits that they were in? This is robbery. This is bullcrap. I think Hendrik would have wanted to stay in his clown outfit. He looked like he was having a great time in it. Got stuff to do. Alrighty, later, Benzana. Thanks for hanging out. I'm just gonna go shimmy my way over to where we gotta go. The Costa Valor. But yeah, it's being kind of established right now, but for whatever reason, Delando does not seem keen to want to visit his father back in Puerto Valor. You kind of have to. Whoa, hey, buddy! I did not see. I did see you there, but I didn't think it was gonna hit. Kind of have to wonder why that might be. Please don't work.
Like this. Nice. Awesome. Sweet.
Oh no. Okay. Also, for a second, I thought Hendrik said, "Ow, my back." He did not say my back. I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty appropriate reaction to freaking dying, having your soul be sent to the shadow dimension. Ah, my back. Oh, no. People in the game you're playing are getting mad spicy. How so? Horse, I summon thee. Oh, I can actually use it here. But it must have more than a tiny tinkle. That is the saddest news I've heard all day. I gotta go fight this goblin. What are they called? Barkin. Right, close enough. Are they getting spicy in a heated gamer moment kind of way, or what? Or are they getting spicy in a good way? Like, yo, dudes, let's freaking play some Puyo Puyo. That's how I get spicy. Heated gamer moment kind of way. Oh, not the good kind of spicy, I guess. Just saw a slur got thrown around there. That is. I guess that is a very gamery kind of moment. I played TF2 the other day with a friend of mine, and it was immediately assaulted with some gamer words. Not me personally, but you know, my eyes bared witness to it, which is exactly why whenever I stream TF2, I always keep the chat off, because I would not want to get tossed out of the establishment known as life. How many Somebody get me off the roller coaster we call life. When nature still came crashing down, there was a big landslide around these parts. The path to Puerto Vallarta got blocked off. That ain't all that's changed. Yeah, you can get through the valley over the west side of the Chap Savage now. Like this ain't the world I remember no more. Long story short, if you go to Puerto Vallarta and along the coast, the east there. Oh, I thought I went the complete wrong way for a second. Like, oh no. Luigi. No, I'm going the right way. It's a pretty little cave. Full of a bunch of bioluminescent things. I know when I played Overwatch, that kind of gamery language was tossed around all over the place. I can tell you one thing for certain that I've learned from playing a bunch of ranked Overwatch, and that is a new enemy. For playing a bunch of ranked Overwatch when it first came out, is that it would appear that the average Overwatch ranked player seems to have about as much respect for women as Blizzard themselves does. So at least they're consistent, I guess. Was that necessary? No. Am I glad I did it? Yes. Zamel. Zamel, dude.
Scrap metal. Victory is ours.
We are triumphed. We are triumphed. All right. Despite all my rage, I am just a hero in a cage. Yeah, let's just walk into town like this. You know, the luminary is just stuck in this monster's cage, you know. I'm sure nobody will have an issue with the things that are transpiring here. There they are.
It's so strange. I thought I'd never see this place again, and yet here I am. Well, at least I came back with a bang.
You don't know why you were killed, but that's really funny. Is that what it's gonna say? Is that what's gonna say on your gravestone? I don't know why I was killed. That's really funny.
You go on ahead, honey. I need a second to compose myself.
Written on the tombstone. Davey! Blimey, so this is Sylve's hometown, eh? You can see how it got his sunny disposition growing up somewhere like this, eh? Stefano's having nightmares. He's having day terrors. That's Poppy's villa over there. You go on ahead, Proto. I need to gather my thoughts. Oh dear. Look at all the soldiers smile, just, you know, they're just living it up. No, por favor, please do not kill me. Please don't kill me. Mi madre, I was surrounded by a beautiful young man. Am I in heaven? Does this mean my time has come? I like how the soldiers of Smile are just like jump scaring all the people in Puerto Vallarta. Like they are just, they're making the rounds. I guess I'm one of them, right? Me prancing about with my head full of eyeballs. Did I look in here last time I was here? I'm sure I did. Hello. Buenos dias, senor. Don Rodrigo appears to be feeling better today. Indeed, I believe he is awake at the moment. You'll find him in his room. Please feel free to enter. I'm sure he will be delighted to grant you an audience. In the meantime, I better go and investigate that cause of all the commotion outside. You won't have to look too hard. They're very brightly outfitted.
Don Rodrigo, it is I, Hendrik. It has been too long.
Don Rodrigo, it is I, Proto. I'm wearing feathers.
Huh? Hendrik? Ho ho ho! How many years has it been since you completed your training, huh? Come closer, caballero. Let me see your face.
You just said Hendrik with the J.
I have heard many tales of your exploits. To think that the great lump of meat who came to me all those years ago is now the hero of Heliodor.
You big old chunk of meat, you.
You in such good spirits, my lord. As one who owes everything to your kind offices, it pleases me greatly.
Anyone kind of freaked out by mannequins? Or are you playing that one SCB game with that one mannequin? That it's not a mannequin, I know. I'm just ruffling some feathers. I don't know, I guess in a way, but I feel like mannequins are kind of overused when it comes to horror. I feel like there's always like, oh, there's supposed to be a creepy, uncomfortable place, and it's got mannequins in it. Like I don't know, I think it gets a little old, personally.
Alas, there has been precious little.
But yes, they are a little creepy.
Since last we met. Dundrasil fell, then Yggdrasil, and now the Lord of Shadows roams the land. Don Rodrigo and I have much to discuss. Perhaps you could go and fetch Sylvando while we talk.
Alright, I'm just gonna go wave away all my troubles. Platinum plating. I almost said painting. Used to have this small art mannequin. So you struggle to sleep when it was in your room, staring at you with its lack of eyes. No, that sounds a little disturbing. I guess I'm kind of lucky in that respect. I can't really think of anything that I had personally that was like, you know, nightmare fuel that also happened to exist in my room, my place of sanctuary. Besides myself, but you know. Maybe I should be glad that I missed the Furby craze, because that probably would have been the thing that probably would have maybe questioned my existence. All right, looking for silver, are you? Think you went to that big staircase that leads to the sea. Get a proper face on him too. Dead serious, don't like the silver I know at all. Reckon you could probably go check on him. Make sure he's all right, you know. That's how Dave talks. You bought it thinking you'd use it, only to you just got freaked out by it. Damn. It really says a lot about our society. We live in one. It really is like a self-fulfilling prophecy, I guess, right? Is that the right word for that? I think that is a self-fulfilling prophylactic. I can't believe I just stole a joke from George Lopez. Jesus Christ, my standards are so low now.
Oh, hey, honey. I guess they sent you to fetch me, huh? It's so silly, I know. Here I am, happy to go put my neck on the line in the fight against the Lord of Shadows. And yet the thought of facing Papi makes me want to run away screaming. Seeing that boy and his father in Phnomnon made me think I could do it. That I could finally face him. But now I'm here, I'm so scared. You've heard what happened with me and him, I guess. Hendrik told you, huh? It all seems so far away now. Even before I could walk, I was training to be a knight, you know? I would stay in Puerto Valor and follow in my father's footsteps. Then one day, the circus came to town. It was so fabulous. I can't even describe it. It was love at first sight. I knew from the second I walked into that tent that I'd found my calling. Getting up on that stage and making people happy, that was the life for me. But Papi, he wasn't so keen. A few plates got smashed the night I broke the news to him, let me tell you. But I wasn't going to let that stop me. Oh no. This was my calling. To make the whole world happy. I would be a knight in smiling armor.
Sounds pretty creepy. Smiling armor. Ooh. Paradolia.
He didn't have anything to say to me after that. That was when I knew that I had to go and prove to him that I meant what I said. So I left. And I haven't seen him since. Dear me, that got a bit long and emotional, huh? But it's made me feel a whole lot better. In fact, yes, let's do this. It's now or never. Let's go pay Papi a visit.
You're right about Salvando having nightmares. Yeah, you know, our resident, you know, Salvando here does appear to have some daddy issues going on. We kind of got hints about that early on when we first got here to Puerto Valor before the, you know, before the tree fell. He was very keen on not entering the village. He very much he stood at the entrance and would not want to enter with the rest of the party. That was kind of the first hint that maybe he has some history here in Puerto Valor. Whoa, Silvando just spawned out of the ether. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you with the feathers. You must leave. Andale. Don Rodrigo's villa is no place for suspicious characters such as you. Same old Gonzalez, eh? Oh, sorry, honey, but you don't scare me. I knew you back when the sight of a spot of blood was enough to send you crying for your mommy. Momo, how do you know my name? I bet you're still petrified of little squeaky mousies too, huh? I remember the one time you accidentally picked one up instead of a brush. Teehee. Oh, darling, the look on your face was priceless. No, it's impossible. Surely you are not. So the pennies finally dropped, huh, lover boy? You have come back. I will never see you again. Ay, ay, ay. Es un milagro. I'm sorry. A miracle. I'm so flattered to hear it. Sorry to leave you all on your lonesome for so long, honey. Now, you don't mind if I have a little look around the whole place, do you? Oh, well, no, of course not. Please, this is your home. Look around as much as you like. All right, let's go face the music.
Hi, Papi.
Caramba! Norberto, you dare to show your face in my presence. And you have come to tell me something, see?
I'm sorry, Papi. Sorry. So sorry.
Sorry? What are you apologizing for? Foolish boy.
Huh?
You have succeeded in making the world smile, see?
Not yet, Papi.
Then why are you here, hmm? Why did you come back if you have not yet done as you promised? You said you would do it, Norberto. You said you would make everyone happy. I did not raise you to be a failure. How dare you come to me and...
Puppy!
Damn you, boy. If I were younger, I would put you over my knee. What kind of a knight makes an oath and does not fulfill it?
Wait. Puppy, did you say knight? You still think of me as one? You have no idea how... Oh, thank you, Puppy. Thank you. I guess it wasn't very knightly of me to come back before I'd fulfilled my promise, huh? But I had a good reason.
The Lord of Shadows. See?
See, how can I make people happy if he is there making their lives miserable? It is impossible. Which is why I'm going to beat him. Only then can I fulfill my vow and make all the people of the world smile again.
Careful, boy! Do not promise to defeat Mordegon if you do not truly intend to do so. I will not have you break another oath.
Of course, Papi. A knight's word is his bond. You taught me that. But there's just one teensy-weensy little thing I need to ask you to do to help. I've picked up a few friends on my travels. They're kind of young and kind of innocent. They need a role model, you know? Someone to lead them.
You do not even need to ask, Norberto. A knight serves the weak untiringly. Or have you forgotten the pledge?
Oh, Papi, really?
Come on, Norberto. Of course, it will be my pleasure.
Oh, aren't you just the sweetest, kindest father a boy could hope to have? Oh, darlings! Come say hello to your Tío Rodrigo!
I don't think he realizes what he just got himself into.
Oh, what a lovely bedroom. It's so big. Oh, don't tell me this is your dad, Sylve. He's awfully manly. I'll feel safe with you looking after me, Mr. Rodrigo.
Norberto, explain yourself. What is the meaning of this?
Well, you see, he ran a parade with a bunch of dudes fighting a bunch of monsters, as you do.
Now, Papi, let's just pop this on.
Hey, Norberto, where are you? Hey, get your hands off of me! Where's your foolishness, boy? I did not agree to this.
Oh, don't be like that, Papi. How can you lead my little band of boys if you don't look the part, huh? You promised. And didn't you always teach me that a knight's word is his bond?
Well, now they have obtained a new parade leader in the form of Rodrigo. But let's settle, Norberto. I will take care of your curious little amigos, and you will take care of the Lord of Shadows, see? Happy, of course. I'll defeat Mordegon and give you the word. The world its smile back. Don't you worry. So you like to make the bold claims, eh, Norberto? Bien. Return to me once you have defeated Morrigan. We'll see if your actions live up to your words. Never knew Sylv grew up in a big, posh mansion. Lucky so-and-so. That must be why he grew up into a big, posh man. Hee hee. Where'd he go? Sylvando has disappeared into the ether. I do think that is kind of a fun twist on how you sort of expect the story to go. Because, you know, as we all know, Sylvando did run away with the circus, so... And seeing how he was very uncomfortable with going back to Puerto Valor, you'd have to assume that his father would be disappointed in him, you know, being a knight running away from the circus, but his father was disappointing him in a kind of a different reason, where instead, he wasn't mad that he ran away at the circus. He was mad because Sylvando didn't keep his promise. They wanted to give the world the smiles. I remember hearing the perspective of people that played this game for the first time, and they thought that Sylvando's dad was going to be disappointed in him for a different reason. Why Sylvando was actively avoiding this place. So I know that there are people that kind of like, oh god. But nah, not quite. You know who is this in this picture, boss? She's gorgeous. She looks a bit like Sylv, actually. I don't know about that. Hey, Norberto, do you know who these people are? All right, Gonzalez, honey. These are just a few pals of mine. Poppy's agreed to let him stay for a while. You'll play nicely with them now, won't you? Yeah, of course. I do not know the details of the situation, but I will do anything I can to help your friend, Senorito. It's time to say goodbye to Sylv. I almost don't want to, but he's off to defeat the Lord of Shadows, and it's our job to cheer him on. Distraught.
Listen to me, soldiers of Smile. You serve my puppy now. You must do as he says. Do not fail me.
Please, Sylv, don't go. Don't leave us. Darlings, it breaks my heart to say goodbye. Truly, it does. But we have to be strong. As soon as Mordegon is defeated, I'll be right back with you. I'll be home before you know it. You'll see. And no matter how far I go, no matter how hard it gets, I'll always be with you. Always.
Oh, Sylv, we'll be with you too. Just say the word and we'll come running.
Sylvando can now use the Hit Parade pep power.
Thanks so much for all your help, darling. I'm all yours now, I promise.
Sylvando rejoins the party. He is finally here performing for you. I already said that earlier with Rab. I don't care.
The Salty Stallion is all yours too, of course. She's anchored off to the east of here.
With a ship at our disposal, other places will be accessible to us. Perhaps now we can seek out your friends in Arborea.
And there we go. Sylvando has finally rejoined us once again. So now we have Hero. By the way, honey, I think I have something of yours. Order receives a horse hailer. Oh, that's why I didn't have it. I forgot Sylvando had it. I found it one day back when I was parading around the world. Guess we really were meant to meet again. sure you remember how to use it, but just in case, give it a tinkle when you're out in the open and the horse will come a-galloping. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time to get moving. Let's jump aboard the Salty Stallion and make haste for the village of Hoto. Be sure to keep an eye out for your old friends along the way, won't you, honey? I guess call them the Marty Garb. Why is this so good? It's actually it's as good as my strongest piece of equipment. Only difference is that this has more magical might and mending. Crazy. Although it does lower charm when I move this, but I mean it had good defense. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know. I'm saying words wrong. Oh, we should go heal. Actually, we don't really need to, but I do want to save because I think I'm gonna end soon. But yeah, there we go. We made good progress on getting our friends back. And I like how this is just the music of Puerto Valor now. We got Hendrik on our side, we got Rab, and now we got Silvando. The only people left to find at this point are Jade, Serena, Veronica, and Eric. And we know that Jade and Eric are not exactly having the best time in the world right now, so that's gonna be interesting. But we still don't really know what's up with Serena and Veronica real quick. I don't know why I said it like that, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, I'm gonna go save and call it a day. This is day 1 of the early Andy arc. That may or may not last that long. Hey, you're back. Hey, I'm about to end. I'm sorry, Scoot. You came back at the worst possible time. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Sorry there, Scoot. We just got done with Silvando's chapter of Act 2. Lol, that sucks. I'm sorry. That's a pretty threatening image right there. With the whatever that is, the red orb in the sky over Gallopolis. I wonder if we'll find out what that's about later. Maybe you see on Friday, but you're also busy at the same time. Yeah, that is kind of the unfortunate part of the new schedule. Well, I did say earlier that maybe I'll try to fit in an extra day on Saturday at the normal time. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, as it goes, well, you know, I still had fun streaming. It's just that I still don't know if I like this time, but well, we really don't have a choice at the moment, I don't think, unfortunately. But yes, sorry. Thanks for dropping by at the very end and at the beginning, Scoot. At least, sorry I could stream longer, but I cannot. Party wants to stream, but not with your awful internet. Oh well, you know. I remember when I first tried streaming, I had really bad internet as well, and what I did was I created a profile, and I just had OBS create a custom profile with my awful internet, and it made like really low quality, really low frame rate streaming setup. It was horrible, but it kind of worked. It really looked horrible, but I could still stream at least. This is very early on before I changed the internet and I was able to actually stream actually well. But yeah, I guess that's a story for another day. But yeah, thanks to Scoot, Poison Fox, and the Benzano for hanging out, and of course Green Squid. All of you folks that check the stream outs, it's all very appreciated. And I'll see you on Friday. Same time, most likely. So yeah, have a good rest of your day and see you then. Goodbye.